Welcome to the Fitter at 50 show with Nat and Marks. The best place to be to embrace healthier, leaner, and simpler life at age 50 and beyond. Now, if you know us and have been hanging around with us for a little bit of time, you know that our Friday nights are sacred. We very rarely stray from our go-to Friday night meal, which is
pizza and Caesar salad. Right?
And so Marks has nailed this recipe. There's literally 4 ingredients to the pizza dough recipe.
Super easy, but still leaves you room to dabble and tweak and change and make it your own. So, ready?
Yep.
2 cups of water. 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, and 4 cups of flour. Now, here's the thing. We've tried all-purpose, we've tried whole wheat, we've tried kamut or kamut, depending on how you want to say it. We've done oat, we've done
almond.
Oh yeah, we did almond too, yeah.
Yeah, we tried all the flours.
Yeah.
Probably even tapioca flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. However, so even if you do swap up your flours, this whole process stays the same. The ratios stay the same. And the neat part about it is that it all goes into a mix master and you fire it together like this.
That's it.
Would you like to do the honors?
So about 5 minutes ago, we put 2 cups of warm water. We put the yeast and the sugar in here, and so it gets a little bit of foam on top. Do you need to bring that camera in closer? A little bit foamy. See it all foamy? And in here, do you want to bring the camera over and look in here? So in here, this time I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I put in 2 cups of whole wheat flour, and then the salt. And that is it. I'm gonna dump this in, and Mark's is gonna fire it on, and pizza dough is done. But the great thing is, because we doubled the recipe, we don't have pizza dough for 1 Friday night. We have pizza dough for 2 Friday nights.
Because it freezes really well. After your dough is formed, you just basically cut it in half and stick half in a freezer, safe Ziploc bag, and away you go. Freeze it, and then we just pull it out. It takes maybe an hour or so to thaw from hard rock frozen.
And so start it on slow and then work your way up. And does it take a minute? I don't even know if it takes a minute. And once it's done mixing, you obviously will know all the flour is going to be combined, and it's going to be a little bit sticky. So it's supposed to be a little bit sticky. We're going to fire it on. We put ours just on top of the oven with a dishcloth on top and let it rise. Sometimes it rises for 2 hours, sometimes it rises for half an hour.
Depends how hungry we are.
Depends on what time it is, and depends on how hungry we are. Absolutely. So, do you want to bring it a little closer and just see? Because it is going to be sticky. So when you're dealing with it, just make sure you put a little bit of flour on your hands.
Flour on the counter.
Yep. See, do you take it out? You take it out of the bowl now and give it a little love, and then put it back in.
I do.
Yeah. Do you want to do that now?
Sure.
Let me just put this in. A little bit of love for the dough. And so I don't think there is a Friday night that even goes by that someone doesn't comment on the dough and say, man, that is good dough.
Sometimes some weeks are better than others.
Some weeks are. And we have people over. We don't have people over often because, again, it's our sacred family night. But when people are special enough that they do a Friday night, same thing, right? People are just like, oh my gosh, like the pizza dough is so good. There's literally 4 ingredients. So we went through the recipe really quick. Down below, there will absolutely be the recipe so that you can follow it. And then take the opportunity as well, like just leave comments if you've tried it. If you have a pizza dough recipe that you want to share, leave it in the comments. And as always, make sure that you also like and subscribe to our channel as well. Ready?
I am ready. Look at this. I'm actually hungry now too.
Right? It smells
but
so good.
that's the dough. It's pliable. It's soft. It's a little sticky.
Yep.
Certainly a little stickier than say bread dough would be. But that's how it's going to look. Like that. I'm going to stick a dishcloth over it just to keep the draft off it, and put that on the stove while we go out for a couple hours. When I come back, then we're going to have pizza for supper.
That's it.
Done.
Thank you so much for watching the Fitter at 50 show. And again, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you. We'll see you next time.